Sunday, April 14th, 11:30 p.m. Day 5 of Titanic's maiden voyage. The world's largest ship is steaming through a massive ice field in the darkness, confident her lookouts can provide at least 30 minutes warning of any danger. 10 minutes later, that confidence proves fatal.
Ice ahead! Ice ahead, ice ahead!
The iceberg isn't 30 minutes away, more like 30 seconds. On the bridge, the crew reacts immediately. They throw the engines into reverse and turn the wheel. Despite its size, the Titanic is highly maneuverable. Instead of slamming straight into the iceberg, she manages to begin turning away. But not fast enough. Below the waterline, the ice rips into her hull, opening up a 300-foot seam in the 1-inch steel plates. One source of the myth that Titanic was poorly built stems from the massive damage she sustains in a matter of seconds.
The damage that was caused by the iceberg to Titanic was equal to 1 million foot-tons a second. And that's like an explosion. And basically, even a modern battleship would have been sunk by that sort of impact. I think many people believe that it was purely PR and advertising on behalf of the White Star Line that they claimed that Titanic was unsinkable. But actually, what we get from reading all the evidence is that her builder, Thomas Andrews, actually believed she was unsinkable, and even Captain Smith, on the Sunday night, was explaining to his dinner guests on Titanic how she could be cut crosswise into 3 pieces, and each separate piece would float.
With 16 watertight compartments, Titanic is built to stay afloat under virtually every accident scenario. The worst the designers could imagine was a collision flooding 2 compartments. Even if her first 4 had been flooded, she would have stayed afloat.
But what happened that night was a freak sideswipe disaster which took out 6 watertight compartments, and that kind of sideswipe disaster has never happened before or since in recorded maritime history.
Ironically, if Titanic had hit the iceberg head-on, it would have survived. But the damage caused by the iceberg was literally unimaginable.